Yo, what is going on, my people? Welcome to another video with the Brody Slick. Thank you for bringing the energy, the vibe to the channel once again. I appreciate you guys. So now today's video is going to be slightly different from the vlog style videos I typically do, but I still implemented that into this video because I know you guys enjoy that. So this is the story time on my fear of why I'm not playing NBA basketball. This is something that has been poured on me for a while now. The questions, the comments. Obviously, I implement basketball into this channel every once in a while because it's a passion of mine. My main goal from this video is to inspire and help you guys out. Any of you guys that are dealing with any type of fear, it doesn't have to do with basketball, and especially to my young hoopers that have dreams of playing on the college level, playing in the NBA, this video is for you. But besides that, we are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I can't thank the fam enough. We're only going to keep going up from here, but thank you so much for the support. So next video, I want to do a Q&A. We haven't done a Q&A on this channel, so literally right now, any question that you have had for me for a long time, this is the time to ask me. I will be answering you guys' questions next video. Obviously, I'll do it in a really cool way. So comment your questions right now. Pause the video, comment your questions, and then we'll do the Q&A next video. I know you guys will enjoy this, so make sure you watch to the end. Let's do it.
Tight as fuck. Turn up! Turn the light off, Dez. Turn it down.
Okay, so to start, I've always loved sports, but specifically football and basketball. It's easy to say that sports saturated a majority of my young life. Played in many leagues, AAU, on a team my age, and also a team a grade up. A lot of the time, I was playing 2 games a day because I was really balling. Now, a little background, high school came around, got caught up in the boring area I was in, and became a skate rat, and also very careless in general. Didn't want to be at school, skating private property, snooping around with girls, house parties, weed. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. By senior year, I had got out of a toxic relationship and had a decision to make: sink or swim. Now, with all the shenanigans, I still knew I was too strong to sink, so I picked up reading and athletics again, and senior year tried out for the varsity basketball team and made it. I was working my ass off trying to prove something to myself. Only playing 1 year of high school basketball in a not very popular area, it left me with 0 scholarships, but I still wanted to play and was indecisive. So I went to a local school for a semester to see where my head was at, and was still training very hard and finished the semester with a 3.3 GPA. Made up my mind during the summer and decided I wanted to play, but not at the school I was at. Why? Well, because they sucked. So I took a shot at a school an hour away, Ulster College, for studies. Nah, I'm kidding. Literally, just for basketball. So I tried out, made the team, and it was a great feeling. Couple D1 schools would come to the games. I was getting praise from the coaches, the administration, my teammates. I was starting to make a lot of friends, but ran into an eligibility issue due to only doing 1 semester at the other school, which only allowed me to play in 7 games. Oh, I know. Bummer. At this point, though, the game I loved so much felt more like work than fun. So I prayed on it and meditated on it, and along the process I found answers. I never wanted to be just an NBA player. I loved many things. All my life I just wanted to inspire others and be great at something. It didn't matter what it was, and I felt like I needed that NBA validation. Because after all, being a young African American man, we think music or ball. The NBA basketball reality is that 0.03% of high school players make it to the NBA. I know some of you felt that. Now, I'm not trying to instill fear in some of you young hoopers. It's possible. We know that. I'm just speaking truth. Now let's talk about fear. fear. Now, my fear wasn't mainly in my abilities. I had a great work ethic. I was working extremely hard. I was playing with talented people. I had a lot of people around me telling me that if you kept working at this and you stayed focused, that the opportunity would eventually come, but you have to be all the way invested. I wasn't all the way invested. Now, that creates indecision. That is indecision. Now, if you take indecision and you take procrastination, which is what humans do a lot, and you put them together, it eventually crystallizes into fear. Because we sit here and we make excuses for ourselves after excuse after excuse. It's like telling yourself, oh, I didn't really want it. I didn't really want it anyway, when we're actually sitting here creating this illusion in our head, and we're actually lying to ourselves for something that we actually really want. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I had some free ride to the NBA. That wasn't the case at all. But if I kept working at it and I really, really, really wanted it, then that could have been the case. There's a lot of things that go on in this world that can create fear, but fear is definitely a choice. I have tattooed on my wrist, "Fear is not real." It's a quote that I heard from Will Smith a while ago, and it really stuck with me. Now, a lot of you guys know I'm a Star Wars fan. Some of you guys might not know, but I love Star Wars for many reasons. But one thing is because it shows you both balances of the Force. Now, the main character, Anakin, he had the fear of losing his wife, losing his girlfriend, losing his mother. It created this worry in his head, and it wasn't even true to what was really going on, but it created this illusion to the point where he murdered not just himself and sacrificed and lost himself to the dark side, which is a lot of people's cases in real life. They lose themselves to hate and all those other things. He lost his wife, killed his wife, and he lost his mother, and he ended up with nothing. When you feel like you're losing yourself and you're in a really dark place, it is time to simply make change. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, I always say it, that it's the hamster wheel effect. It's like you running on the hamster wheel expecting change. Now, I was losing myself in the process. I didn't feel like myself anymore. I wasn't happy in the process. I had to make a change, so that is why I prayed on it and meditated on the whole thing, and I figured out answers. I came down to the realization that I could still do this whole basketball thing. I could do it through a different way. I used to create content all the time. I could create content through basketball and through many things and still inspire people without the validation of me being an NBA player, and still realizing that I'm a very talented basketball player. I still obviously love the game of basketball. I still obviously play the game of basketball, but now I have control over my life in the way I want it to be. I was losing myself in the process, and I could do it my way. I can go play overseas if I want. I can go play in the tryout for the G League if I want. I still have 3 years of college eligibility. I can still go to, I don't want to go to school, but you guys see where I'm going with this. I can still train people. I've still inspired so many people through the game of basketball without the NBA validation, and I was able to face that fear or that indecision I was dealing with faith. I want to end the video here. I want to thank you so much for watching to the end. You're a real one. Now, even if you're not a ball player, I hope you were able to take something from this video. And I want to conclude the video by saying that you could face your fears and get all the beautiful things you've been waiting in life on the other side, and get the realization of the clarity you've been looking for and change your world. Or you could let your fears consume you, watch other people blossom, and be willing to deal with the results of your life without making excuses and blaming anybody else for your sorry ass. Dang, Slick, that was a little cold, but it's just the truth, man. All right, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, stay true to self, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.